Hello and welcome to this Warcraft replay. This is going to be game 1 of this best of 3 here from the Golden Cup 2v2 tournament. This was played roughly 2 weeks ago, so yeah, I got a lot to catch up on. I'm not sure if I'm going to cast every 2v2, but we'll go ahead and see. What I see immediately is that WFZ has a lot of resources, so yeah, I'll get to that fairly soon. The map is on Gnoll Woods. We have TeD spawning in as the red undead player in the bottom left, and his ally will be hainiu. I don't know how to actually pronounce it. It is a Chinese name, and yeah, I actually have not casted or seen a replay of this particular player, so don't know too much about him. So yeah, not much I can comment on there. They will be facing off against Yumiko and WFZ. This is the semi-finals, or the best of 4 of this particular tournament. Not exactly correct because Moon and Lin were supposed to be here, but they were unable to proceed with the tournament, so they were replaced by WFZ and Yumiko. So that is the explanation why they are here. And that is a second Necropolis. Interesting. So WC is spawning in as the blue undead player in the bottom right, and Yumiko is spawning in as the blue human player in the center bottom. So second Necropolis. We sometimes see this to replace Ziggurats because Necropolis doesn't take any gold, I believe. Or maybe very little gold, I can't remember, but yeah, this is basically to act as a second Ziggurat. Extremely early tier 2, so WZ is going for a play that he hasn't done so far from what we've seen on the channel. I'm very curious to see how this will turn out, because yeah, usually we see him go double crypt into Crypt Fiends, but this is definitely different. I don't know if it was the map or it's just some sprung of inspiration, but Mountain King is going to come out for Yumiko. This is also an alteration, I believe. I think we've seen the Blood Mage constantly, but the Mountain King could definitely create some opportunities that the Blood Mage just couldn't. Keeper of the Go coming in for hainiu. He is most likely going to go for double Ancient of Wars into Hunter's Hall for those mass huntresses, and TeD probably just gone for the TeD opening here, which looks to be the case. Keeper of the Grove is going for some peasant harassment here, and he might be able to pick up one peasant. Definitely if Yumiko was hoping to test his luck, he could have gone for the denial there with the Arcane Tower. Not sure if the Arcane Tower could have actually done enough damage for the denial, but always take that chance, I believe. It's not like Yumiko has much to control. All he has is one hero. He doesn't even have a barracks, so probably no excuse there. Keeper still running around. I'm not sure if he's going to get too much out of this here. So he's probably not just gonna. He's just not going to risk it. Mountain King is just zoning him away. He does have the Stormbolt, so doesn't want to get a hammer to his face. Goldmine is being cleared out. This could be a potential expansion for hainiu, just because, well, it is just a free expansion. It's fairly easily defendable, I think. And of course you're going to be doing the pressuring because you're going to have double huntresses on the map very soon. WC going for an extremely quick tier 3 Slaughterhouse as well. So the Slaughterhouse means it's nothing crazy with tier 3 units. This is probably just going to go extreme mass destroyers here. Or I don't know, it could be meat wagons. I think meat wagons is probably weak. With those huntresses out, they could just easily swarm the meat wagons. So this is probably just going to be extremely early statues with extremely early destroyer form. Yeah, you can see here, we do have one extra Ziggurat just because we had the lumber there. Oh wow, we heard the Death Knight get taken down. What happened there? That was not supposed to happen. It seems like the Keeper got the Entangle down and trapped the Death Knight, but super surprising. Didn't the Death Knight have his TP scroll available? It's not like the Death Knight of TeD could burst him down with Death Coil, because like you can't Death Coil undead units unless they're your own. So that's extremely strange. 2+6 claws of attack for the Death Knight of TeD, so it's extremely good pair of items there for himself. You could definitely give that over to the Keeper, or you could give that over to the Lich once he is tier 2. hainiu himself is most likely going to stick to tier 1 for the remainder of the game. He is building that expansion that I have pointed out before. It is essentially free. It doesn't seem like the blue side is going aggro anytime soon. They're just waiting for a huge death boil most likely and move out then.
A player's forces are under attack.
Mountain King is still not level 2. Could be useful to get that level 1 bash, but yeah, without using WFZ units, it's kind of hard to get himself a creep camp. Alright, Death Knight is revived. Does he have the TP score? He has the TP score. I don't know why he got himself killed. That was completely out of left field, so I don't know if it was entirely my fault that I skipped the death of the Death Knight, but I will say that there is some blame because I should be aware of everything. Red Drake is being moved out, and the Crypt Fiend should most likely... Well, I guess they won't attack the Red Drake. I don't think Entangle is researched, so that might just be the case. Tier 3 underway, and Slaughterhouse is halfway completed as well. Huntresses did get a surround on the Mountain King thanks to the Entangle there, but with the burst damage from the Death Coil and the Stormbolt of the Mountain King, kind of a heavy task to do in actually killing that Mountain King, so that did not happen. Lich is out with the Orb of Corruption there, but so far he is... The blue side is just going to try and get as many levels as possible on the heroes, I think. I think that's the best way to play it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Crypt Lord is out. We have yet to see any destroyers, as we only have 2 statues, which is surprising for WFZ. He is just pumping out those Crypt Fiends. Temple of the Damned is being placed down as well. Oh, what could come out of here? Since we haven't seen any meat wagons, it's probably not necromancers. We are just going to see those banshees come out, or the curse most likely. I don't know, it's been so long since we've seen Temple of the Damned, and the only time that we see Temple of the Damned is against Night Elf to counteract the Warden with the anti-magic shield. That it's just so weird to see a Temple of the Damned come out. Let's see what this first production is going to be. It is going to be Banshee's Adept training here, and that will give them the anti-magic shell. Not entirely useful against this kind of comp. Maybe it might help against the Frost Nova of the Lich and Entangle of the Keeper. I mean, you gotta be like super predictive with that shell to prevent the Entangle, because I don't think it dispels the root effect, so yeah. Dark Ranger comes out as the third and final hero for TeD. That will give a lot of options for the red side. Silence and as well as the black arrows is a possibility. Scroll protection is going to be used in exchange for WFZ going for a quick TP scroll. Crypt Fiend gets traded for a Huntress, which is alright, it's even, but the fact is that the red side is still gonna press on with their attack here, pushing away the blue side back to the undead base, and they're gonna now attack the vulnerable human base, which only has a couple of towers.
A town is under siege.
The Crypt Fiends can definitely stay out of range of those towers, but they're just gonna go and focus that each tower one by one most likely. Blue side is moving out, but oh, can they defend us with so little units? That is the question. Will we see those statues turn into destroyers just immediately? I don't know. Banshees, I don't know how much they can do right now. I don't think Master's training has been completed. Yeah, it's just adept training so far, so no position just quite yet. Curse can do a lot, but oh god, it's so difficult. Lich, you can see so much attack on himself, plus flute accuracy there, as well as the corruption and double claws. We did have pretty good spikes there, but just not enough to follow up. Anti-magic shell was cast on the crypt lord, but he was just so close to dying anyway, it didn't really matter too much. Blood mage comes out, most likely as a mana battery, not rather than the flame strike. Frost Nova onto both sides here, but it seems like the red side is just slowly overwhelming the blue, and this is most likely gonna be GG for WFZ and Yumiko here, as they just cannot deal with this more diverse army composition. And it's so weird. The extremely early tier 3 proved to be not to be useful at all. I have no idea what early tier 3 was for. And that is gonna be it. I am a little confused. And as I don't know. That was very weird. I have no idea what the tier 3 was for, but obviously not much. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you guys again in game 2. Take care.